so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Well, that's a bit of a tearjerker if I do say so myself. But I am a girl, so, you know. That's a pretty good song. I'm gonna get that off the CD that came with this game. I like that song.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
No!
Got the map, right?
Yeah.
But, no!
Gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know.
Not in the hospital!
Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I've never seen nothing like this. Does that feel like I'm dreaming?
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Heather, why did you agree to go to the hospital? Why did you agree to go to the hospital? Why? Let's read your dad's notebook now. Simple works. Then some random numbers. To my dear daughter. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away from me. Of your going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled in this sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's, and probably Alessa's, consciousness resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished, a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could have been that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter, that led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Oh my God, Harry Mason! Shame! Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's horrible. That's what a terrible person I am. You're not that terrible, but still, Harry. Still. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh, so... Even now, I can't forget about that girl, but I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. Thank you, Harry Mason. Thank you. That's awesome. Let's equip the katana. Nope, not the stun gun. The katana. Okay, good. We're nice and healthy. Let's save. Then... Alright. We're saved. Awesome. Map. Okay. We're in Jack's End. We have to get to Brookhaven Hospital. Awesome. It's all the way over there. Fantastic. Wait, what's Brookhaven Hospital? Alright, so, yeah, this is the map from South Vale again. Alright. So I just need to go straight, and then I'll be taking a left. Oh, stay, don't fall. Okay. Left, and then I'll be there. Surely they wouldn't be like, oh, here's a blocked road you have to go through. Some crazy stuff, because we're Silent Hill. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm sure there's dogs. Oh, I'm a dog. Go away. Oh, you're a dog. Oh, you want to eat my face. But you cannot, because I'm running very slowly. And to fog away from you. I don't even know if my flashlight's on, but I suppose since it's like daylight-ish, I don't need it on.